A few years ago, I was working for an Irish company and I was their only sales guy in San Francisco. And the company was fantastic. It was a really good, high quality company. But the problem that I really had was in selling those services in San Francisco is that nobody knew about us. We didn't have a huge marketing budget, yet we were probably one of the best companies in our space. And so it got me thinking about the whole thesis behind Proven was that how can the best vendors not be found by the best clients? Vendors are often doing an amazing job, but they're often hidden away behind a sea of advertising and branding and marketing. The big brands have the best marketing, they've got the best budgets, they're putting ads all over the highways, they sponsor this podcast, yet those smaller, more nimble vendors, they're almost impossible to find. And so that's been the whole idea behind Proven for a number of years, is how do we surface those high quality vendors? How can we help people to find them? And how can we help small companies get big contracts? And the whole idea has been the best companies have the best clients. And that's the whole thesis of Proven and what we're trying to solve. I just want to talk to you today about how we're building that surfacing engine, how we're helping smaller companies to be found by buyers. Because today we have about 65,000 active buyers on Proven. These are all venture-funded companies who are constantly on our platform looking for services and vendors to buy. In some VCs, the minute they are brought on by the VC, they're introduced to our platform, they're told, use these vendors, they're high-quality vendors. The problem we've had to date is that a lot of the buyers are just going and finding the biggest vendors, and those typically can be things like Amazon, Google Cloud, Microsoft for Startups, Slack, Salesforce, and all the usual big names. And so we started thinking, how can we start surfacing the smaller guys? There are all these new AI companies now that are coming up that are doing amazing stuff, but they're very, very niche and they're very hard to find. And so one of the things that we're building now is this kind of new AI discovery tool, which will allow you to do a search for alternatives or say things like, show me the alternatives to this particular product, or show me other products that might be useful for me, or being able to say something like, I'm an early stage startup in fintech, what tools should I be using? So instead of actually just knowing exactly what you're looking for and looking for credits or looking for discounts, we want to switch more into a problem-solving platform that'll help people solve their business problems. And so one thing that we're also doing with the vendors that are on our platform is that we're encouraging them to connect their backend CRM to us and to share their client list with us. And what we do then is we match both the clients that are the portfolio companies with the client list of the vendors. And that way then we can automatically recommend vendors that have strong connections in the portfolio companies. So for example, what this means is that we can say to a head of platform, can we make this introduction to this smaller vendor for you? This smaller vendor has 17 clients already in your portfolio. Or a vendor can then approach a VC automatically through Proven and say, hey, can we offer a discount on your platform? We have 7 or 8 of your portfolio companies already using our product. So those kind of signals are very, very hard to find today because that data is buried. Like the information that who actually works with who is very, very hard to find. But it's something that we're working to build and expose through our private networks. So if you're interested in learning more about how you as a vendor can connect with thousands of high quality buyers, please connect with us. Or if you're a VC who wants to help their portfolio companies save millions of dollars and work with some of the latest and greatest tools and services that are out there, and you might not necessarily want to work with the largest companies out there, but there are a ton of great smaller companies that would love to work with high quality startups. That's it. Thanks very much.